Just sitting here chilling, and just want to throw out there real quick, say to you guys that, let me fix this here thing so I can see where the fuck I'm at. Because you know I got to look at myself. Yeah. I'm kidding you. But I want you to be able to see me, and I want my fucking head cut all off. Anyway, back to the fucking point. If I can figure out what that is and share it with you, I'll try. I don't want to ramble too much. God forbid. I don't want to offend anybody. Just want to throw this out there, man. Train for you. Don't get caught up in this, these busters that sit around man watching. What I mean by man watching is it seems like they go to the gym just to sit around and look at other men. Right? You ever do something, you turn around, there's a dude sitting there like this, right? What's that about, man? Do you? How are you getting your workout in if you're so intently looking at everybody else to see what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Don't be bothered by that shit, and don't be persuaded or goaded into putting too much weight on something and cheating yourself out of the benefits of an exercise just because you're worried about what it looks like. Because you want to hang with the Joneses or something, as it were. You want more weight on the bar. Look, why is it that we continually set a bad example for manhood? Why? All right, girls don't do this. Women, they don't do it. And let me tell you something. There are a lot of badass women. It almost said that would have been bad, right? There are a lot of badass women at both at the Golds I go to and at Retro on Sundays. And I go to Retro during the week sometimes too, do legs. A lot of badass chicks train there, for real. And they don't do this dumb shit. And that's why I tell everybody, if you go to the gym, you don't know what else to do. When in doubt, look at what the chicks that have good bodies and look like they've obtained some development. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing. Don't look what the guys are doing. Jesus Christ. You'll see a whole fucking wide range of craziness. Nonsense. Motherfuckers loading up. And it doesn't rely on age either. It doesn't depend on that. I've seen guys, middle-aged dudes, load up the motherfucking leg press and just go. Right? All you're doing is grinding away on your hips and your fucking knees and ankles, dude. You ain't doing nothing. So don't fall into that trap, man. Don't let your esteem or whatever, or, your self-consciousness or, get in the way of you getting in there and doing what you need to do for you to progress, all right? You're the one putting out the effort. You're the one putting in the work. You're the one with the dedication. You're the one that worked all day or whatever you did and still made it to the gym. So, God, don't go in there and fuck around. Go in there and get yours. Go get yours. Get paid. Don't go in there. Time is money. Go get fucking paid, man. Paid in this shit, right? Go get paid. Don't go to the gym and just act like you're there to entertain somebody else, some of these busters. Let them do what they want to do, You're the one that's going to be to blame for the results that you get. So months from now, when you've trained, intelligently and with a plan, correctly, right, and humbled yourself to be able to put weights on there that are going to reap benefits, that you're going to make progress with rather than just for the sake of weight alone, right? You're the one that's going to be to blame when you make progress. When you look in the mirror and you're happy and you feel better about your appearance and you're glad you're moving small steps to the moon, you're obtaining your goal. You know who you thank for that? You thank you for that. You're to blame for that. You thank you. You get all the credit for that. And you know what else? If every time you go to the gym, all you do is shoot the shit, play with your motherfucking phone, walk around, mac on chicks or, look at the other fucking dudes man watching or worry about the busters or act like one of the busters, put more weight on because this guy's got too much weight on. He ain't making progress because there's already too much weight. Why you want to join him? You want to look like that? Please. Right? So if you do that and you don't make any progress and you look the same a year from now and there are guys like that, who's to blame for that? You're to blame. So don't be that guy. There are always going to be people out there telling you you can't do it, you can't accomplish it, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. There are always going to be naysayers and haters and fucking busters trying to pull you down. Always. Don't you pull you down. And ain't it funny that you'll never see a guy like me, you'll never walk up to a guy like me and ask me something, and a guy like me will never tell you you can't do it. You'll never do it. You'll never get there. You ever seen a guy like me say something like that to somebody? No. Why? Why is that? Wonder why that is? Because We're more humble than that by now. We have to go through a whole lot to get to here. It's a lot of humility. There's a lot of failures. There's a lot of things that go on. Right? There's a lot of, you achieve a lot too, but for every weight you pull, there's one that sat there and just looked at you. Anyway, whatever it is, you can do it. But you got to use this. You got to use this. Right? And you got to actually get in there and move the weights around. And then you got to do all the other things afterwards. But while you're in there, you got to get in there and do the damage. Not too much damage, good damage, not bad damage. And you got to train for you. You got to train at your level, and you got to use weights that are going to be relevant to where you are and where you're trying to get. You know how to do it. You just got to do it. So don't be worried about the guy next to you, what he's doing. All right? Because the guy next to you, he ain't changing. And if you want to be part of that crowd, you ain't going to change either. So do your thing, bro. Do your thing. And like I said, you ask any dude looking like me, I know plenty of them, but you're never going to hear one of us tell you you can't do it. So ask yourself why that is. Somebody tells you can't do something, automatic neon sign over that guy's head, and now you have your glasses on it, you can see it says Buster. All right? So go out there and get it. Go get paid. Don't fuck around. Don't waste your time in the gym. Do you.